Dear friends, the topic of the day is providing state funding of elections. We are all mute spectators to the double standards existing in our electoral system. We are all well aware that only a small fraction of our elected representatives and parliamentarians are educated, and I am taking graduation as the benchmark for being called educated. Further, almost 50% of our elected representatives have serious corruption and criminal charges against them. We also see that in various departments of governance such as health, education, law, finance, industry, subject knowledge is required by the ministers for taking any holistic decision. And this is required, and there is no denying that a minister who has knowledge of his department is better equipped to take decisions related to his ministry. Then why do we shy away from proposing that our elected representatives should be educated and that education should be made a criteria to stand for elections? Well, the answer is simple. It's well known that by demanding a minimum education level for standing for elections, we'll be doing injustice to a whole lot of villagers and other uneducated people who don't have access to education. This goes against the Election Commission's guidelines of providing equal opportunity to all sections of society to stand for elections. And this is what democracy is all about. We therefore cannot demand any education criteria for candidates, as it does not provide a level playing field to all citizens of India. But when the same people, the poor villagers, the urban poor and middle class, and even the so-called rich who cannot afford to stand for elections because of the money involved, are discriminated against because crores of money is being spent on elections. Our politicians, jurists and other eminent citizens remain silent on election spending. With so much money being required for electioneering, are we providing a level playing field to all our sections of citizens to fight elections? The answer is obviously no. Further, the Election Commission, by capping the upper limit to elections expenses per candidate as rupees 15 lakhs, has put the election expenses beyond the reach of the common man. This is not all, as there is no upper limit to the election expenses which can be incurred by the parties on its candidate, which can even be in crores. Electoral bond was bought in some 2 years back as a source of election funding, and the government in its maiden attempt collected 6,250 crore rupees officially against electoral bonds. This just goes to show the massive amount of money which can be spent on elections by the parties legally. This amount works out to a staggering rupees 15 crores per Lok Sabha MP, and this is totally legal money. Then is this not an injustice on the common man who cannot even afford 15 lakhs for election expense? Then is it not time to raise the moot question? Are these massive election collection and spending justified? And are we providing a level playing field to all our citizens to stand for elections? Election Commission is supposed to ensure free and fair elections. Now, election is certainly not free, with the massive crore of rupees being spent on elections. And it is also not fair to the common man who cannot stand for elections because of his financial inability. Then what is the way out? The answer is we should demand state funding of elections and limit the election expenses per candidate to say rupees 1 lakh. This will root out corruption from politics and will also provide a level playing field to the ordinary citizens. I have spoken in greater details on state funding of election in my previous video, 7 steps for rooting out corruption from politics. I am providing a link to the video below. Do watch the video and also like and share, as a good thought, like a good seed, can grow into a big tree. Let's all demand state funding of elections to remove corruption from politics, as well as provide a level playing field to the citizens for standing for elections. Do like and share, and thanks for watching. Thank you.